And this is it. This is the final song on One More Light, the final album from Linkin Park. I've heard everything else. And all but I think the first 3 albums are on this channel. So check those out if you have not already. The first 3 I heard when I was younger, or first 2, I can't remember which. I think the first 3, right? I don't know. Just see what's on the channel. I can't remember. Meteora, Hybrid Theory. I know those 2 for sure. I heard when I was young. When they first, I owned them on CD somewhere, somewhere. Who knows? In some box. I haven't used a CD. I don't even think I have a CD player anymore. In Minutes to Midnight, I may have. I don't remember. But anyway, Sharp Edges. Bittersweet. Final song. It sucks because I know there's a Mike Shinoda album I'm gonna check out. And Reanimation, that's cool. But I think it's all remixes. So this is the final Chester Linkin Park song I'm gonna hear. Ever for the first time, at least. For the first time. So I do need to go back and check out the albums I heard in the past, like Hybrid Theory, because I have Hybrid Theory as one of the greatest albums of all time. Top 5, easily. It has a debate for number 1. Like it's one of the greatest albums of all time to me. But again, I haven't heard it since I was quite young. It's been quite a while, so I want to check that out on the channel sometime. Probably have Andrew, since I know he hasn't heard in a long time either. And let's see how things aged. I know In the End and Crawling didn't age poorly. 2 of my favorite songs of all time. Those are like drilled into my brain. But let's check this out. Sharp Edges. I hope you guys had a good time. Let's do this. How the hell are they going to follow One More Light? That's why at the end of One More Light, I was like, maybe they should have put that one last. Because I'm not sure how the tone is going to shift off of that. Good luck. Good luck.
Mama always told me, don't you run with scissors, son, you're gonna hurt someone. Mama told me, look before you leap, always think before you speak, and watch the friend you keep. Stay along the beaten path, never listened when she said, sharp edges have consequences. I guess that I had to find out for myself. Sharp edges have consequences now. Every scar is a story I can tell. Should've played it safer from the start. Loved you like a house of cards, let it fall apart. But all the things I couldn't.
See, the tone shift actually did work. It worked after One More Light. But the song itself doesn't feel like a Linkin Park song. This feels like, it feels almost dead on like a 21 Pilots song. It does. Which again, I really like 21 Pilots. But when I order steak, I want steak. I also love fried chicken. If I order steak, don't bring me fucking fried chicken. So it's a little odd. This album's been very strange.
Understand, I never could have planned. It made me who I am. Put your nose in paperbacks instead of smoking cigarettes. These years you're never getting back. Stay along the beaten path. I never listened when she said, sharp edges have consequences. I guess that I had to find out for myself. Sharp edges have consequences now. Every scar is a story I can tell. We all fall down, we live somehow. We learn what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. We all fall down, we live
fuck was that? What was the ooh? Alright. Just odd choices made. They don't feel like Linkin Park choices. I don't know. This is definitely their weirdest. And yeah, this is their worst album. It's not complete garbage. We did find some pretty good stuff, and Heavy was phenomenal. One More Light was heartbreaking. And there were some songs around Heavy that were pretty good. They were pretty good. None never truly felt like old Linkin Park, but you can't, after doing it for 20 years, you can't really expect them to sound quite like that. But this is by far the most distant from that they've ever got. Not this song particularly, but this album as a whole. So fucking different than anything Linkin Park's done. Like, if any of these songs, any of them, were on a Linkin Park album, like the first 3 or 4 Linkin Park albums, they would be the softest, poppiest songs on those albums. Instead, it was like every song, all 10 were kind of popish. It was just strange. And the lyrics, see, this one's another one going back to the first 4 songs where the lyrics are very PG and hollowish, empty-ish. Now, he mentions his mother tells him never to run with sharp edges, or sharp edges have consequences. Whatever. Cool. Cool. So if this was written for his mother, my bad. But it just feels empty. Like Linkin Park themselves aren't into it.
Never listened when she said sharp edges have consequences. I guess that I had to find out for myself. Sharp edges have consequences now. Every scar is a story I can tell. We all fall down, we live somehow. We learn what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. We all fall down, we live somehow. We learn what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Wouldn't have been my choice of the song to end the album on. No. Kind of left a bad film, a bad taste. I don't know. Overall, this album, you could tell, is very commercialized. And they're aiming towards a completely different demographic than I've ever heard them quite aim for. The last few albums, like The Hunting Party and, I can't remember the name of the one, was it 1,000 Suns? Living Things? One of those. Was before that, and you could tell they were starting to get more commercial with each album, just a little, inch by inch. This went inch by inch by inch by fucking mile. This album was so commercial. Again, it felt like Chester was singing from Maroon 5 for most of the songs. Not all of them. Again, we found a couple gems and some pretty good stuff in the middle. And One More Light, I don't give a shit if that felt commercial, if someone thought it was cheesy. I do not care. With Chester's passing, that song is hauntingly heartbreaking and absolutely beautiful because of it. It just is. It just is. So I can't shame that song whatsoever. And Invisible, the 2 Shinoda singing songs, hit me. Sorry for Now, and especially Sorry for Now, but Sorry for Now and Invisible hit me because I connect him with my kids. He could be talking about Chester in one of them. He could be talking about his mother or some father. I don't know. Don't know what he's talking about, but that's why I connected it. It hit me. And Heavy was just a goddamn good song. Period. Point blank, period. Heavy's a song that could be on any Linkin Park album, and I would say that's a good song. It'd be kind of odd to find a spot for it in the first two albums, especially Hybrid Theory. I'm trying to think of where it would come in. I'm not sure where you could slide that in. So maybe not Hybrid Theory. The tone, it's a drastic tone shift. But still, point is, that's a good song on any Linkin Park album, period. That's a good one. It's by far the best song on this album. To me, I guess someone could debate it. It's all opinionated, but I'd have to really hear your debate. You know what I mean? Heavy felt like it was kind of clearly the best song on here. Kind of clearly. Kind of. My personal opinion, but kind of clear. Unless you just connected with something else. That's fine. But what did you guys think of this album as a whole? And overall, hope you guys had fun. I had a blast. I always do. Have a ball with you guys talking music. This was just a weird one. This was a weird one. This was probably the weirdest album I've ever listened to. I mean that. And when I was a kid, I heard my cousin made me listen to a Jeff Foxworthy album. Ugh. This might be weirder. At least then I knew what to expect. This was just, it was strange. There's kids in the picture here. See, that's the thing. So many of these songs felt like they were aimed towards children. Like that was the demographic they were going for. Which is very strange. It's like some of the other commercialized songs of the later albums, I always said felt like they could be on a Michael Bay soundtrack. Cool. So it's got to aim towards, people in their 20s. Early 30s, maybe teens. These songs, so many of them were just felt like it was on a kid's bop. Like it was so PG'd down. It was very strange. Very odd. No. Again, most of them didn't sound bad hitting the ears. They just didn't feel like Linkin Park. But anyway, again, I had a good time. No, I'll say, would I have a hard time ranking my 5 songs on here? I don't. At first, I was like, I don't know if I could find 5. I think I could find 5. I could find 5. They do drop down levels each song, though. Pretty hard. But let me know what you guys think. And if you are still here, then you are a real one.